Hey guys, what's up? Pastor Baller here. We are now this first game for this November 28, 2022 NBA Game Day. So for this first game, this will be the game between Atlanta Hawks with a record of 11 wins and 9 losses, visiting Philadelphia 76ers, who are actually displaying the same record, 11 and 9. By the way, the game will start at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, so that's going to be 8 o'clock a.m. here in Manila. I'm just inviting everyone who haven't subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Pasay Baller. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on that bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. By the way, the spread given is -1, and that's actually given to the visiting team, Atlanta Hawks. Now, let's take a look at the standings and the rankings of both teams. Both teams belong to the Eastern Conference. Atlanta Hawks and Philadelphia 76ers, they got the same record of 11 and 9. Atlanta Hawks is ranked number 5, and right behind him is Philadelphia at number 6. Right, so Philadelphia 76ers, they would have the home court advantage on this. In terms of momentum, we got to give it to Philadelphia 76ers. Man, they have won back-to-back, while Atlanta Hawks, it's the other way around. They've been losing, and it's crazy. What's going on? It has been crazy. In terms of fatigue, well, both teams actually played last night, so we can just skip that part. So let's take a look at the availability of the players or the health of both teams. For Atlanta Hawks, I can only see two names down here. Bogdan Bogdanovic is still out, and Clint Capella is still listed as questionable for the game. For Philadelphia, 6 players listed. I see James Harden and Tyrese Maxey confirmed out, and we got Joel Embiid, Jaden Springer, Thibault, and Tucker all listed as questionable for this game. All right, so just like what I said earlier, it's been crazy lately. I mean, Philadelphia 76ers, they are undermanned. They don't have, or they didn't have Harden, they didn't have Embiid, they didn't have Maxey, but they actually won back-to-back. They defeated Orlando Magic, and Orlando Magic actually had Paolo Banchero back, but for some reason, Philadelphia 76ers actually beat them and beat them hard, just like how they did last night. Man, it was a blowout. Now, for Atlanta Hawks, we all know that Atlanta Hawks is actually one of the best teams there is in the Eastern Conference. You can see in their record, you can see in their standings. But they have lost back-to-back lately. They lost against Miami Heat yesterday, or last night, against Miami Heat, which is undermanned. And prior to that, they lost to Houston Rockets. Houston Rockets is one of the teams, yes, they are improving, but they're one of the teams who are actually struggling in the entire season. They are a very young team who has been struggling. Now in this one, I'm not sure what you're gonna pick. I mean, are you thinking that, hey, you know what, Atlanta Hawks will bounce back, or are you thinking that, hey, you know what, Atlanta Hawks will continue to mess things up, and Philadelphia 76ers would actually continue the streak? It really depends on the kind of faith that you have on both teams. But if you take a look at it, Philadelphia 76ers grabbed those 2 wins, those back-to-back wins against a team, a very young team, which was also undermanned. I'm talking about Orlando Magic. Now, Atlanta Hawks is a different team. They are kind of complete. I'm saying kind of complete because Capella is still questionable. And they are experienced. They got experience in playoffs. They've been together for quite some time now. So I think this would be a very different story for Philadelphia 76ers now. Not only that, with what happened with Atlanta Hawks last night and the other night, them losing to those teams who they were supposed to beat, I'm pretty sure that Atlanta Hawks are actually kind of mad at themselves and would want to have a bounce back game. And this is actually a perfect opportunity for them to do that, especially with Harden out and some of the stars of Philadelphia 76ers is still unavailable. So I'm going to keep my faith with Atlanta Hawks, and I'm going to put my money on Hawks -1. Again, that will be Atlanta -1. Peace out, pass and love, and God bless.